The Youth Vote. Excerpts from the 16th National Youth Parliament. Thair Alexander, Member for Lopino, student of Pleasantville Secondary School, Best Debater, 16th National Youth Parliament.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, somehow this government has convinced themselves and the majority of our population that the decriminalization of marijuana means that all laws pertaining to marijuana will somehow be thrown out the window. Madam Speaker, we are simply proposing that the government amend the laws pertaining to small amounts of cannabis for medical and recreational use. Nothing else. Furthermore, persons who are found over the legal limit of possession, persons found within 500 meters of school areas with any amount of marijuana, persons who are found selling cannabis from places not legally regulated will be met with the full brunt of the law. So to the member for San Fernando West, I hope you could rest a bit more assured now, because I know this was an issue that seemed to trouble you deeply. Decriminalizing marijuana does not mean that acts outside the scope of the proposed amended laws will go unpunished, and it will be in the best interest of this government to stop perpetuating these ideologies so that we can move forward with these discussions rationally. Madam Deputy Speaker, these are the negative perceptions that this government has capitalized on and reinforced, leading our society to believe that the decriminalization of marijuana will only result in chaos and lawlessness, disruption of lives, which couldn't be further from the truth. Madam Speaker, what they have failed to acknowledge is persons who are arrested in connection with possession of small amounts of cannabis, how this will disrupt their lives. Job and workplace institutions will not accept these persons with this offense now attached to their names, which may see them commit further offenses in order to provide for themselves and for their families. Madam Speaker, we are more likely to breed lawlessness back into our country if we continue to place such stringent punishments on such minor offenses. And we, the opposition, simply cannot and will not sit idly by as this government continues to let this country become more crime-ridden than it already is. Madam Speaker, the government has already tried to combat the drug problem and failed miserably, I might say. We are simply proposing that if we cannot beat them, we regulate them. As stated by Sir William Pate of the United Kingdom, a former Afghan ambassador, where he stated, and I quote, "If we cannot effectively deal with the supply, the alternative is to limit the supply of illicit drugs by making illicit supply available from a legally regulated market. This will not only take strain off of our state resources, but also put revenue back into our country that can and could have been used in natural disasters like the flooding experienced recently." Madam Speaker, amendments of these laws may even, and I would like my members to please note the emphasis on the may even aid in the alleviation of violent crimes in our country, a problem that has plagued this country for far too long. States where marijuana is already completely legal, like Jersey of the United Kingdom, persons can now turn to the justice system and the police instead of resorting to vigilantism. So, now, my government ministers might be asking, why am I referring to an international source? This can't be applicable to us. We are hot sun, them are sun and snow and them kind of things. We don't have that. But I would like them, but to the Minister of National Security, as soon as you update our forensic science lab and we are able to do our own research, you will give me a call. Madam Speaker, we the opposition are not ignorant to the issues that may arise out of the decriminalization of marijuana, but we will ensure that we will do everything within our power to ensure the safety and prosperity of our beloved country, because as members of Parliament...
Will the member give way?
No, I will not. I apologize. The further prosperity of TNT, because as members of Parliament, this is our first and utmost priority. Madam Speaker, I thank you.
The Youth Vote. Excerpts from the 16th National Youth Parliament.